7, anomaly reading.
Echo Station 3PA.
Welcome back to Echo Base Network, guys. This is your host, Nicholas Glenn, and tonight we are sharing some breaking news from our good friends over at Bounding Into Comics. John Trent over there does a great job. If you guys aren't following Bounding Into Comics on Twitter or get notifications from their website, definitely check them out. They put out great content. So here we go. Pedro Pascal's Din Djarin might get sidelined in favor of Boba Fett for Mandalorian Season 3. So now this is just a rumor right now. None of this has been confirmed. It's all rumor, speculation. Some inside sources are apparently reporting that this could be a possibility, that Boba Fett could be replacing Din Djarin in Mandalorian Season 3. So let's see here. Scooper Grace Randolph speculates that Pedro Pascal's Din Djarin might get sidelined in favor of Boba Fett for The Mandalorian Season 3. Randolph's speculation came in a recent YouTube video reacting to The Mandalorian Season 2, Episode 7, The Believer. However, it came after Randolph defended herself on Twitter for a previous scoop, claiming there was drama behind the scenes on The Mandalorian and that Pascal had left the show halfway through production on Season 2. Randolph had previously claimed while filming Season 2, Pedro Pascal really wanted to have some scenes with his helmet off. She went on to state that the Mandalorian creative team wouldn't budge on this. She continued, so Pedro Pascal, from what I've heard from two sources now, was frustrated about this and also was pretty darn uncomfortable in the Mando suit on set. So he became difficult. And that suit does look like it's probably not that comfortable to wear for hours and hours on end. So I can understand his frustration with that. But hey, you're supposed to be a professional here. This is your job to do things that probably aren't the most comfortable things for you to do to, fit the story that in the vision that the studio or the director is trying to portray. So, sometimes when you get all that money, fame, fortune, sometimes you got to suck these things up and just deal with it, So first world problems right there. And the final straw, though, even though he was difficult to be around on set, the final straw was that he went to Lucasfilm, from what I've heard from my sources, to try and get them to intervene on his behalf, the scooper said. Randolph then noted, and you combine that with Lucasfilm already trying to get involved with story aspects of Season 2, which I've also heard, including focusing more on standalone episodes rather than making them more connected, which I've heard the Mandalorian creative team wanted to do, which was kind of happening at the end of Season 1. And yeah, that's something else. There has been a lot of episodes up until the point that we're at now, even in this season, and of course in last season, where a lot of the episodes just kind of seemed like filler episodes, and we've talked about this on our show before and in previous videos. It's just kind of like they're just kind of standalone episodes, don't really advance a bigger or greater storyline or story arc. They're just, side quests, is kind of what we've called them. She then revealed, so when Pedro Pascal went to Lucasfilm, the Mando team was like, you know what? You should just go. And Pedro Pascal did. And that happened halfway through filming. If that's true, that's absolutely insane. But it would also kind of make sense on why Boba Fett was brought in. Maybe all this stuff did actually happen, and they brought in Boba Fett sort of last minute to kind of take over that role because they were originally wanting to do a Boba Fett series anyways, but for some reason they just ended up doing a Mando series. So it could, it could possibly make sense if all that's true, but we'll have to see what happens. With the Believer episode giving Pascal plenty of time with his mug being shown without his Mandalorian helmet, Randolph defended this claim on Twitter. She wrote, "Look, I will never retract my Pedro Pascal story because it's true. I'm glad behind the scenes drama hasn't affected season 2 so far. Kudos to Favreau and Filoni for protecting. She then teased, they didn't announce the Boba Fett show yesterday, even though it's filming. Is he the star of Mando season 3? And there is Grace Randolph's tweet right there. We definitely know that she has inside sources. She's not backing down from the comments and statements that she said. So I'm guessing that she has seen or knows 100% that this has happened. If she's not backing down like that, I don't really think that she would, put her reputation on the line for something that could possibly or could not possibly be true. Of course, we're not getting any confirmation from Disney on any of this stuff, but we'll have to see what happens. In the subsequent tweet, Randolph would write, "I've proven myself with my sources many times." Just like I said a second ago, including just yesterday. My job is to keep you in the loop. Randolph then reiterated, I genuinely hope everything was or will be worked out with Pascal. He's fabulous on The Mandalorian. He deserves that success and plenty more. And I agree with that. I don't want him going anywhere. I hope he stays in the show. If he's not happy being in the suit, find somebody, a really good actor who is the same size as him, who can wear the suit, and just let him do the voice work and just leave it at that. If he's not happy, turn him into a voice actor, let him do the voice acting. If there's any scenes with his helmet off, have him come in for one day of shooting or whatnot to film some scenes with the helmet off, and then go right back to voicing the character. I would be 100% fine with that. But I'm liking the Mandalorian so far, Din Djarin, and I hope he's not going anywhere. But we'll have to wait and see what happens. While she teased Boba Fett being the star on The Mandalorian season 3 on Twitter, she would elaborate in her review and reaction video of the latest episode of The Mandalorian. So I'm not going to play that here. If you guys want to go over to Grace Randolph's page and watch this review that she did, where she kind of talks about some of the stuff, you can go watch the video in full over there. Just do a simple YouTube search for Grace Randolph. I'm sure a lot of you guys are subbed to her already, though. Randolph explained, Boba Fett, his show wasn't announced yesterday, as I also tweeted, even though almost every entertainment reporter, including the top trades, has heard that it's filming as we speak. So is Boba Fett the star of Mando season 3? It's very odd that wasn't announced. And they're shooting the Boba Fett show now, which timing wise works out perfectly for the December release. They shot Mando season 2 in October. They started shooting it in October 2019. So that's basically the same timeline, she continued. Randolph went on, and everybody said, "Oh, it's weird. They are shooting Boba Fett now because this was supposed to be the time frame for Mando season 3 to shoot it." But maybe that's the answer. Maybe they are shooting Mando season 3, but it stars Boba Fett. And there's been some rumors that Boba Fett might die in this final episode. And I've said it before. I think that would be a huge mistake on Disney's part. But if they're going in this direction, this right here makes a lot more sense to me personally. She then speculated that Pascal's Din Djarin might be sidelined in the season finale. She said, I just hope that if Din Djarin is sidelined in the season finale, he just doesn't die so that he can come back. Remember, I told you that the Pedro Pascal drama, as far as my sources had heard, had not been totally resolved as just a few weeks ago, Randolph added. Later in the video, she would state, Disney does love to kill parents. I have not heard that is going to happen in the season finale, but I'm just nervous about it. Maybe again, he's just frozen in carbonite or something. We'll see. So that's kind of big right there. There's rumors that Boba Fett might be killed off. But according to her and other sources, it could be Mando that's killed off, and Boba Fett actually continues the show. Maybe that's why they blew up the Razor Crest, in last week's episode. Maybe they're kind of wiping that character away, and it's going to be Boba Fett and Grogu and Finnick, doing their own thing, or maybe Grogu will end up going with Ahsoka and be in the Ahsoka series or something. This is very interesting news. I'm definitely curious about a lot of this stuff, and I hope we get some answers soon. That's pretty much the end of the article there, guys. But definitely let me know y'all's thoughts on this in the comment section below. What would you guys like to see? Would you like to see Mando get killed off and Boba Fett kind of take over the show? Or would you like to see Boba Fett get killed off and Mando stay in the show? Or neither of them get killed off? Boba Fett has his own show and Mando sticks with Grogu and continues on to season 3. Let me know y'all's thoughts in the comment section below. Let's have a discussion about this. This is very big news to be following. And again, if you guys are not following Bounding Into Comics, definitely follow them on Twitter. Go check out their website. They always put out great articles over there. But anyways, guys, until the next video, we will see y'all later.